Hello and welcome back. I am Soma. I'm Agile Coach and Program Manager by the day, and this is my channel. If you're a student or a newbie or someone stuck in mid-level in their career trying to start a hustle, a venture, anything that challenges you to explore your potentials, your mindset, and keep your motivation steady to get something done, which is very, very difficult, this is the space for you. So I make videos on motivation and lifestyle, and welcome to my channel. So like always, get yourself a cup of tea and coffee. As you can see, I have mine, and come back soon and we'll get started. So if 2020 has taught us anything, it is to be thankful that we have survived the year. It is to be thankful that we are much more mindful and much more aware of who we are as a person and what we are supposed to do in life, what we are good at, what our ambitions are, and things like that. So in trying to get everything done, to fulfill the objectives, our goals, our ambitions, and also to be mindful at the same time, we need to create time for ourselves, times to get it all done, right? And that means you have to start saying a lot of no's starting right this January, right now. Well, this is a great opportunity. It's just that I'm really busy at this time and I have to probably tell you a no. Yeah. Now, if you're the kind of person who's not comfortable saying no, you always think, what will she think of me? I am a people pleaser, difficult for me to say a no. Well, I understand, and I think there are a lot of us who have difficulties in saying no. But I think the point that we need to all understand and grasp is when we don't say no and pile more than what we can handle or get done in a given period of time, what we are essentially doing is compromising on the quality of the work. Now you have to cut corners to get things done because you only have so much in a year. Well, even in like 24 hours. You can only work so much, you can only give so much, and you also need time to rest, to learn, to develop your own skills. So you basically need time. So how do you create time for yourself? Simply by saying no. You say no when it doesn't add value for you. You say no because you want to say no. And you say no because that's just the right thing to do. And you say no because it doesn't align to your goals. All right? So saying no is very, very important. Now, in saying no, you have to understand that, first of all, you have to know your goals, right? If you have your goals listed out in prioritized or ranked order for 2021, so you already know what, the work that is cut out for you this year, which means if you have your whole time aligned to your goals, you won't have a lot of time left to take on things that you just don't have time for. Because if you don't, everything that you're supposed to work for either will not get done, so your goal does not get checked off, you don't have the time to work for it or learn new skills and get it done, which obviously means that your goal or whatever your vision is will not be a successful venture for you. Now, if that isn't important for you and if that's not important enough for you to say a no, I really don't know what is. All right. The second is in having to get so much done, you need to get your focus pat on, which means you have to keep yourself strong, motivated, determined, and you have to work on it every day so you can get more and more done and reach your goals. Again, which brings us to the factor that will need more time from your side for yourself, just not to work, but also to rest and relax. If you always have work and you're working 24/7, we all know what kind of burnout it leads us to. You will not be creative, you cannot learn new skills at the same pace that you should be able to, and which ultimately means you will fail in everything that you're trying to get done. The third is your self-satisfaction. If you're doing and taking up so much that you are cutting corners and you have to deliver a project or something that you're not happy about, or you're just attending a dinner party or a dinner invitation just because, you're basically just, decked up and you're plopping on the couch because you have to be there and you're not enjoying it at all, I think it's not worth your time or frankly anyone's time. So I think protect your time, and that's the only way to get more done, to be happy, to be motivated and keep yourself going. Easier said than done, right? So if you're the kind of person who's a people pleaser or you feel very, very guilty in saying no, here are 3 things you can think of. The first one, be honest. Instead of trying to figure out things like saying, oh, I'm not free that day, oh, I'm meeting that friend, and then you have to keep on lying over and over again, it's better to be forthright, upright, Just say it that I don't have the time to do it. Job done. Number 2, talk about an alternative. Give them an alternative. So you can always come back and say, hey, I know I'm busy and I have to say you a no, but you know what, my friend does something very similar that I work on, and our profiles are almost the same. So if you don't mind, I can always refer my friend to you. So while you're closing the conversation with that person because you don't have the time, you're also at the same time proving that you're thoughtful and you really care by providing an alternative. The third one is, don't say sorry. It's completely okay that you don't have the time, and it might be a great opportunity to work at that point of time. But I think it's so important to know what your goal is. What happens is, every time we set a goal, so let's say you think, I'm going to write a book this year, and then you get some amazing opportunities, or you change a job because you're getting a huge hike and things like that. It derails you over and over again from getting that book done. Now, you might be okay with it because you think, hey, I'm getting like a 30% raise. That's your call. But if you have a goal that is so important to you and that is aligned to your essential self, and I think then you should reconsider every time you make a decision, because you do not want to derail that goal. And that sometimes means saying no, even in the most difficult of situations. Let me know in the comment section. Are you the kind of person who can say no? All right then, I think this is it for me, and thank you for joining in once again. If you are subscribed already, thank you very, very much. As always, can't thank you enough. Please do like and let your friends know about this, and hopefully this becomes a community of people who are very positive minded and challenging themselves and getting things done. I will see you next week. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.